Imagine waking up tomorrow, checking your email, and discovering your car insurance premium has increased by hundreds of dollars. No accident, no speeding ticket, no warning. Just a bigger bill. Sounds impossible? Think again. Every year, millions of Americans pay more for car insurance than they actually need to. Not because they're bad drivers, but because they don't know how the system really works. The insurance industry generates hundreds of billions of dollars every year. And while insurance can absolutely protect you, there are certain truths, certain strategies, and certain industry secrets that most customers never discover. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're exposing 7 car insurance secrets companies would rather keep hidden. Some of these secrets could save you hundreds of dollars. Others could save you thousands. And the final secret might completely change the way you look at your insurance policy forever. Let's begin. Most people believe loyalty gets rewarded. Stay with a company long enough, and eventually they'll take care of you. That's how many industries work. But car insurance can be very different. Imagine 2 drivers. They live on the same street. They drive similar vehicles. They have similar driving histories. Yet one driver pays almost $600 more every year. Why? Because one of them never shops around. Insurance companies understand human behavior. They know many customers become comfortable. They know switching providers feels annoying. It takes time. It takes effort. And most people simply don't want the hassle. So they stay. Year after year. Premium after premium. Without ever comparing alternatives. Here's the interesting part. New customers often receive discounts and promotional rates. Meanwhile, long-term customers may continue paying higher prices. Not because they're risky drivers, but because they stopped looking. Think about that. 2 people, similar risk, similar cars, similar roads, completely different prices. The difference wasn't driving. The difference was information. That's why financial... Here's something that surprises millions of drivers. Your insurance company may care about far more than your driving record. In many states, your credit history can also influence what you pay. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine 2 drivers, same age, same vehicle, same driving history. Neither has caused an accident, neither has received a ticket. Yet one driver pays significantly more. Why? Because insurance companies use complex data models. These models attempt to predict future risk. They analyze enormous amounts of information. Their goal isn't fairness. Their goal is prediction. If their model suggests certain financial behaviors correlate with insurance risk, those factors may influence pricing. Many Americans discover this only after requesting multiple quotes. Suddenly, they realize something unexpected. Their driving record wasn't the problem. Their finances were. This is one reason why improving your financial habits can create benefits far beyond borrowing money. It may also affect insurance costs. And while not every state handles this the same way, understanding this relationship can help explain why prices sometimes seem so confusing. Because insurance isn't only about driving. Sometimes it's also about data. Insurance exists to protect you. That's obvious. But here's where many drivers make a costly mistake. They assume every claim should be filed immediately. A scratched bumper, a minor dent, a small repair bill. Their first reaction is simple. Call insurance. File a claim. Problem solved. Or is it? Imagine a repair costing $500. Your insurer pays. Everything seems fine. Months pass. Then renewal arrives. Suddenly, your premium increases. The money you save today may cost more tomorrow. This doesn't mean claims should never be filed. That's not the lesson. The lesson is understanding consequences. Every situation is different. Every policy is different. Every driver is different. But experienced drivers often evaluate small claims carefully. They ask an important question. Is filing this claim truly worth it? Because sometimes, what appears to be a quick financial win can become a long-term financial loss. And that's exactly what
So far, we've revealed 3 secrets. But the next one may be the most dangerous mistake drivers make when trying to save money, and it can cost thousands of dollars after.
Everyone loves saving money. Nobody enjoys paying higher bills. And that's exactly why millions of drivers choose the cheapest insurance policy they can find. At first, it feels like a smart decision. Lower monthly payments, more money in your pocket. Everything looks perfect. Until the day something goes wrong. Imagine driving home from work. Traffic is heavy. Rain is falling. Visibility is poor. Suddenly, an accident happens. Within seconds, your entire financial future may depend on the details hidden inside your insurance policy. Details most people never read. Coverage limits. Here's a statistic that should concern every driver. Millions of Americans are insured, but many aren't adequately insured. In other words, they have insurance, just not enough insurance. And that's a dangerous situation. Imagine causing a serious accident, multiple vehicles involved, medical treatment required, emergency services, hospital bills, lost wages, legal expenses. The costs can rise faster than most people realize. Yet many drivers never review their coverage limits. They purchase a policy, store the documents, and never think about it again. 5 years pass. 10 years pass. Life changes. Income changes. Assets change. Responsibilities change. But their insurance remains exactly the same. That's where problems begin. Insurance isn't something you should buy once and forget forever. It should evolve with your life. Because if your coverage no longer matches your situation, you may discover the problem at the worst possible moment. After an accident. When it's already too late. What if I told you thousands of drivers are paying more than necessary simply because they never asked a question? Sounds unbelievable, but it happens every day. Insurance companies offer a surprising number of discounts. Safe driver discounts, low mileage discounts, student discounts, multi-policy discounts, vehicle safety discounts, defensive driving discounts, and many more. Yet millions of people never claim them. Why? Because they assume the insurance company automatically applies every possible discount. But that's not always the case. Imagine discovering you've been overpaying for years when a simple phone call could have reduced your premium. That's why smart drivers regularly review their policies. They ask questions. They request updated quotes. They look for new discounts. Because saving money isn't only about finding a cheaper company. Sometimes it's about maximizing the value of the company you're already using. And that simple habit could potentially save hundreds of dollars every year.
We've now uncovered 6 insurance secrets. But the final secret is the one that catches drivers completely off guard. It's hidden inside documents most people never read. It's responsible for some of the biggest surprises in the insurance industry. And it may determine whether you're actually protected when you need help the most. Secret number 7 is coming next.
Most drivers never read it. They receive their insurance documents, glance at the monthly payment, and move on with their lives. And honestly, who can blame them? Insurance policies are long, complicated, filled with legal language, pages and pages of details. Most people assume one thing: I'm insured, so I'm protected. But here's the question. Protected from what? And protected under which circumstances? That's where the fine print